I wanted to use my parents' picture for this video, but I know that their order is much. They may just not agree. Anyways, hi guys, welcome to PlannedPath Educational Consults. Your child's help for lifelong learning. So we're a group of people that are saying we don't want to run life on empty intellectual steam. So we're going to give ourselves to lifelong learning through books, through trainings, through podcasts, through all our initiatives, instructional designs, and lots more that we do. So if you're that person that doesn't want to run life on empty intellectual steam, make sure you click the subscribe button and the bell so that you can always receive notifications every time we drop a new video. Okay, so today we are going to be talking about relationship with parents and kids, and the topic is Nigerian parents as your friends. I mean, that sounds like an oxymoron, like two juxtaposing things. Can Nigerian parents truly be friends with their kids? This is a topic that I've always had in mind, and I've just always had thoughts that, is this possible? How can it be done? Then voila, this guy Eric _Gugwa on Twitter, he actually did a poll on 24th of November. He said, you people that were raised being able to talk to your parents about anything, because what were some of the things your parents did to be able to achieve that kind of relationship with you? Please, let's have it, please. Okay, so in this video, I'm just going to read people's comments to you and just, add some ajasa, chili. Talk about it and let's share. And I like things like this because, yes, it's good to share experiences. It's okay for people to share their traumatic experiences, but let's also promote positivity as well. Life is not always bad. I mean, there are good things happening in our society too. So somebody said, BOHW at D_REAL_GIFT. She replied and said, this person replied and said, they played a lot, especially my dad. There was no play that man did not do with us while we were growing up. He would even do sandcastle with us when he trained. This gave me the mind that he was my friend and I could tell him anything, even if I would get punished for the bad ones. Wow, that's very nice. A very present father at that. So in this comment, I'm going to underline play. So playing with kids, because I mean, by the time you're playing with someone, you are feeling relaxed, and that person naturally feels that, oh, this person is approachable. This person is not daddy. I know some people have parents that is like, almighty mommy is around. So yeah, so play with kids, and like this person rightly said, he felt that the parent was his friend. And talking about your parents being your friends, there is this theory that some people feel that, oh, be strict, don't be friends with your kids, they are your children, they are not your friends. I understand their perspective. And some people say, oh, my children are my friends, we talk and everything. I think life is just all about balance. Be friends with your kids, be friends with themselves. Befriend your kids, like Boy Yoga rightly said, that I want children that when they've left home and they don't have to be in my space, they still love me enough to want to come around me. That is very, very important, especially in old age. So let me move to another comment by Eniola Omobonilara. I think I should just stop reading people's names altogether. I think so. Okay, another person said, they listen and are genuinely interested in hearing you out. They make it known that they always have my best interest at heart. Then this guy has said, you mean they listen, don't dodge? Yeah, listening is very important. Like Aisha Yesufu, I hope I get to see her comment here, but I remember saying this during the week, that she was like, one thing she always does with her kids is that she listens to them, even if sometimes you are internally screaming like, oh, you want me now, this child don't kill me, but you're just in that space where you're committed to listen to your child. That's very important. It helps them to be seen, to feel seen in the world. Very, very essential. Then next one says, I'll use an example I did for my auntie's kids that applied for my children too, and is making everything easier for me. So the little time I stayed with my auntie back then, whenever our kids returned from school during exam period, and let's say they brought their physics script home, they will show it to me, and it's something around 48/60. I would smile, be surprised, and congratulate them while talking about myself. Something around, see advertised you know, 48K. During my time, it was 42 I scored though. Wow, you tried. They would laugh and then try to talk about the person that scored the highest in their class, and I'll be like, I trust you. I trust you did not put too much effort and you scored 48. If you now decided to put much effort like that person, you call, see wisdom. Your school go turn you to physics teacher now. He laughed while I went on to encourage him to put in more effort so that he can score higher like he wants to next term. This only did not stop at school. In every aspect of their lives they shared with me, I always made sure I shared my own experience with them, either fictional or not. But that experience always had my own flaws, like theirs, very important, and how I overcame it later on. This made them more comfortable around me and be able to tell me anything, because I could relate with all the experiences and my stories, because I could relate with all of their experiences and they could relate with my stories too. I learned this and used this same method to relate with my own children today. So in summary, let your children see you as a human that makes mistakes like them and learns from them. Do not make them feel like you were perfect in every area while growing up. They will drift away from you. My kids, I'm not perfect though. Hey, I'm not perfect. I'm not even the poster child for perfection at all. But when you are able to relate with them, tell them stories of when you made same mistakes too, or even a worse mistake, and what you did to overcome it, they will be eager to share more things with you because they want to hear what you did during your time like them. Storytelling is amazing. It is why you loved that teacher who mixes stories with his teachings during class. Very, 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 very correct. Like, I agree with this person 100%. Like, C point. Whoever this person is, man, the person is intelligent, like, he's wise. Okay, the profile picture actually looks like an elderly man. Actually, like at least an older person. So this person is saying that share your flaws with your children. Don't let people see you as almighty. Recently, I got married recently, and my mom and I are having some kind of conversations a little bit different. Things I would have done better, not out of regret, right? Out of just sharing experiences, you understand? And it's truly amazing. Storytelling, let them see that, my parents actually has flaws like me, you understand? Not, my parents is not perfect and all of that. I think that is very good. Thank you for this beautiful and rich feedback, sir, Ama. Okay, next person says, it was through small traditions since I was a kid. My mom would always play skipping rope with me. After school, we would play music and teach each other how to dance. As I became a teenager, she started opening up about her childhood stories, and that made me comfortable to say some things. As an adult, we started confiding in each other. We got closer during our domestic violence marriage. She would use watching films together and talking about them as escape. Wow. Family traditions. Let's say that family traditions are helpful. And family traditions doesn't have to be anything grand. It can just be small things. Like, for instance, growing up, you have to have your bath when you come back, except there's no water shower. You have to have your bath. We always eat each together as much as possible. Things like that. Like family traditions now, remember each other's birthdays, call, like no matter what's happening, you have to call your sibling or your parents on their birthday. That's pretty rich. Family traditions, So as a parent, okay, now maybe as a young person that will soon be a parent, or as maybe as a young person that will soon be a parent, or as a parent with toddlers, young children, or children at any age, you can begin to tease out this thing. I've been saying this word tease out recently. God, what are you saying? So you'll be able to start teasing out points and things you can do from this. Wow. Okay, we had this democratic setting in my family growing up. This is another person. Everyone must eat at the same table / mat in the evenings, and it's that amphitheater, as I call it, that we discuss everything that happened during the day, where opinions are shared, reprimands are given, praises were given. That gave all of us a soft landing to share with other parents for private discussion. Yes, I like that. Open discussion. I think that's something I would have really loved to have more of that as a child. But I mean, that's past. I would really like to have that with my kids. Open discussion where everybody's talking about their day. You come back and just talking about your day and how things went, and like that. It becomes a tradition. Very nice, very nice, very nice. We should do this, please. Okay. Next one says, this democratic thing too, right? It not only just helps your child develop like family traditions and everything, you are also developing for your child public speaking skills, communication skills, ability to stand their voice. Because maybe you are saying something and that's maybe saying no, it's not like that. Yes, and you're able to just say your mind. Let's put it like that. Okay, another person says, they didn't shut down my curiosity to things and explain when I'm wrong. They were more conversational in their approach than rebuking. I like this one. Not shutting down curiosity. If your child is asking about X, is asking about things, and you're always saying no, like it's not like that, and you're always lying, you start using safe words, quote and unquote, after some time that child will not talk to you again. And I like that the parents were also conversational instead of being like rebuking. Like, we are talking, it's not fight. My opinions may be different from theirs. They listened and told me what they thought is wrong, but won't force me to accept. But let me make my own choice, trusting that I'll do what is right. So different opinions. This is something Nigerian parents need to learn, really, because we don't always have to think the same thing. It's okay to have different opinions, but you as a child having the different opinion too, you must also learn how to respect the views of other people and know that the world does not revolve around you. We don't have to accept you the way you are. Like, day your day, day my day. You do not accept my view, I don't accept your view. With your word does not have to bend to how you think. That's balance right here, man. So I've not finished reading that one. I wasn't always right, but I learned from it, and I was able to tell them I wasn't right. So yes, that's true. Being able to look at your parents like, man, I'm not trying. That's deep. I got the African parent answer of tomorrow. You didn't. I got the African parent answer of tomorrow. You won't do it again. That I told you so look and attitude. But I was still comfortable talking about it with them. We listen, we don't judge. Another person is saying that it solely depends on your parents and the kind of relationship they want to have with you. True, man, true that. It depends on your parents but I don't like the word absolutes though. I don't like absolutes. The way the person is saying it solely depends on your parents, like as if other factors cannot come into play. Because sometimes maybe I've seen people that maybe they lost one child. The remaining 2 children, for instance, will just become closer and the family will become closer as a result of someone's passing. So sometimes it may not necessarily, a huge factor on your parents, right? Yes. But then it's not solely. Other things can happen. You as their child might want it, but if they don't want it, there's nothing you can do. Parents who are always there for their kids, parents who correct them in love, that being there for their kids is amazing, amazing. Parents who don't compare their children with other children, like, don't compare me, fam, are the parents who make it easy for their children to tell them anything. It depends on the personality of your parents. If your parents are gentle people, they don't want to talk, they're not conversational, they will just want to know, that'll be fine, you grow up, you will, wow, alright, you'll be alright. Those kind of people will just find things a little bit more difficult. At times, I want to tell my mom something, but at some point, I would, because I've passed a lot of trauma, because I'm sharing my secret with her. If I should tell her something, boom, within a minute, she will use it against me. So I find it very difficult to tell, this one. Like, parents, it's hard at times, but whenever parents know things about their children, like, mommy, daddy, don't use it against me, because another time, I'm not coming back to you if you do that, man. That, like, listen and don't judge in the true sense of it. Yeah, so there's that part too. Sharing secrets. I remember Chef T said something recently that she told her mom something, and boom, like within a many minutes, she had told her sister, the other people she knew. That think I'm very annoying. Parents, stop doing this. And I hope I'm not like that, because hey, and that's very traumatic, because once you open up the first time, second time, you not only even destroys your trust for your parents, sometimes other people outside the house will just chop out of the breakfast same. Anywho, someone said, never got to have that side. Even up to now, none of them know my babe. Talk more of knowing if I smoke or not. Can't tell them shit, because then go put you for morning prayers. Oh my God, this is very painful. This is very painful because, like someone rightly said, that Nigerian parents, a lot of parents don't know the trauma their children have gone through. I say, I'm mommy to the doctor. My child is not a doctor. My child is not a lawyer. My child is doing well. I was married, has a car, lives in a nice estate, and things are going on well. And that child is a broken adult. Like, I remember one of my friends said that, mommy, you raised a depressed child. It's deep. It's very, very deep, my people. So, my mom did this. So, there are those bad stories. I just pray for comfort and healings for these people in this category, because I can't imagine how hard it is to have parents that do some certain things, you understand? I mean, it will flow into the person's work, you understand, view of life, how they relate to other people, and it's going to take a lot of intentionality to, just break out of that jinx. So, sorry, man, if you've had to go through stuff like this. Someone said, my mom did this effortlessly. She listened more, gave advice, and judged less. She disciplined when necessary, made the house a safe space. I like this, like, she judged, she listened, she didn't judge, and she judged less. She gave advice. At some point, there's nothing you can do to your children. You can't beat them, I mean. She made the house a safe space. They simply listen, no judgment, just advice. Someone said, well, for me, it didn't happen until I was old enough. So yes, so this is for that person that is now saying that it solely depends on your parents. I mean, other factors can come into play. Sometimes people are not close with their parents until they are grown, and their parents, maybe now, especially when they now start having grandkids, or maybe they wanted you to be a geek as a child, you're a nerd, you're not a doctor, you know book, you now not bring husband or wife home. Nigerian parents will be so disturbed. So at that point, they may start now asking you questions, and for some reason you may not get close. Different things can make you become close to your parents. Anyway, someone said that, well, for me, it didn't happen until I was old enough. I tell my mom about my finances, what I do, what I plan on doing with money, a certain paycheck I'm expecting, and she helps me plan and does the same thing. I'm the only one that knows how much my mom earns and what she does with her money. It's built a relationship over the years, because it's matured from just finances to basically everything. I don't know if I text anybody like I text my mother. So yeah, find something that you know that they will be interested in talking about with you. Build that, and slowly and naturally you find yourself talking about everything, and vice versa. Yes, don't connect on negativity. I mean, there's so much negativity in the world if you are looking at negativity, and there's so much positivity if you are. look at something your parents like talking about. Like, I realized at some point that my dad had a particular interest project, you understand, that I could help him with. And our friendship just built. Like, we were friends, we were close as children when I was a child, like younger and everything. But that particular move just made me and my dad like naturally closer and everything. And things pretty much moved from me. My dad is my G. Before I got married, I can really say that there's nobody I take like my dad. Like, okay, except my husband. My husband, my very good friend. So we used to talk a lot. So even as a child, right? Because some people say, oh, I'm traumatized, my parents are like this. Now you're an adult. They say once you're 30, you are not, stop blaming your background, you are now the background. Abi? So now, yes, all those things happen when you were little, one thing, we don't hear the gist. Now, can we move on? Can you now begin to do better as a child? You know, sometimes people, it's easy to say, oh, my family did this, my parents are like this. You as an adult, what are you doing to be better? You cannot want to everybody in the house to change and you are doing the way you want to be. That's not how it's supposed to be, my people. So yeah, find something they want to talk about, and slowly and naturally. Some parents can, I know people that their parents are not even conversational with them, and maybe the parents are even angry they not go to school to do medicine or accounting. But it's a parent that's an accountant that's been in the financial space for years. Ask the person to help you build your finances and start asking questions. They will naturally want to talk, you open up and things go from there. You can even build your relationship from caring for your parents, from simple food, and conversations will move from there. But let's also make the effort, so don't blame these parents, because like people have rightly said, right, that our parents did the best they can. There are very few people, there are scarcely few people that will give their children stone instead of bread. How many parents will really want their children to go hungry or fend for themselves in school when they can help? There are very few people. So your parents were also figuring life out the way we are trying to figure out our lives now. So let's apply a lot of caution when we judge them, you understand? Let's give them a lot of grace too, because I mean they've tried for us too, man. Anyways, why am I talking with all my power? So another person said, my mom asked questions, and when I gave my answer, she remained calm. This one is loud. My mom will ask questions. She will not remain calm, because my opinions are always out of this one. My mom will not remain calm. So this is a very nice one. No beatings whatsoever. She was just calm and proceeded to give me lectures of my life. LOL. I was wondering that Nigerian parents, they will not try to lecture you, okay? I think it's been from the start. I understand these people. Yes, from the start, but you can do better in your own space. As a child educator, I've seen that open communication between parents and children often stems from very few practices. First, parents who actively listen to their children create a safe space for them to express their feelings and thoughts, which encourage them to respond and share their thoughts. Being approachable and non-judgmental helps children feel comfortable sharing anything without fear of punishment or criticism. Spending quality time together, play, laugh, cry, show emotions, empathy, be expressive. This means putting away distractions and giving their child full attention during conversations. Say that again, man. Like, put the phone away, please. Engaging the child in conversation, even when they have not started to speak, is also crucial. Yeah, talking to babies from their womb. Like, my mom would say, that child has ears. That child is not deaf. The child can hear you. At least hearing, the person can hear you. So converse with your child. Then also, okay, parents can use simple questions about what the child is doing or showing you just, what are you doing there? That math, how is it? This person asks questions. Like when I see children, especially when they come back from school, and maybe I just happen to run into them. How are you, my dear? Hope you're good. What did you do in school today? Did anybody fight in your class? What did anybody do birthday? And then they will start talking. That's how to build conversations Nothing more. Don't just come, dump your children, and you're not talking. Sometimes I see kids, I'm like, it will take a lot of grace for these children to get close to their parents, because these parents are not connecting. It's connecting, no. It's having time for your children. In the midst of I'm busy, I'm this and that, just look for those pockets of time to really, really connect with your children. Very, very important. I need to wrap this up. Time is going. I need to wrap this up. I just realized that this video is now like 20 something minutes. We need to go. I think I will round up with this. Someone said, for my mom, she's a master at getting you out of sticky situations. She will stalk you about how you got in that situation for the next 5 years. But in that moment, she will come through. Mommy always comes through. Correct, mommy. So you speak to her when you're at crossroads. If mommy can't fix it, only God can. I love this kind of mother, and I think I like to be a mom like that. My dad will always ask you for your side of the story before punishment. My popsy. If he asks you, kilo shake. But like my dad will defend you outside too. Like defend you, but when you get inside, my dad will say, Tosin paro. Don't lie. Kilo shake. Actually, even though you still scold you, but you still say the truth. I remember something happened recently, and I called my dad. I said, Daddy, I want to tell you something. Don't shout though. I messed up already. He said, no problem, talk. I spoke to him. He said, is that all? It's not even a big deal. They said, okay, although this, you should have, you can do in the next instance, do this. Don't listen, don't judge. My daddy's edition. Okay. I'm learning a lot from people from this episode, actually. My dad would always ask you your side so that he knows what happened, and he also stopped my mom or anybody for that matter from interrupting us when we are ending our prayer, like, listen to me, don't talk. I think let me take this one. My mom set an example for us while growing up. She would tell us about how her day went and any gist. She never hesitated to communicate with us. I just find myself telling her anything because naturally, you're just around them, you feel free and you're just to be spilling. She never hesitated to communicate with us. I just find myself telling everything. Would call her every day to tell her how my day went. I feel ease when I tell her things. I think this is also very important because I realized when I was single, right, and I was living alone, those pocket moments of it's only me in the house, everything is always like dry, especially if you're not working from home, you didn't go out that day, or you understand that maybe weekend, you don't have a boyfriend. Having parents that you can just call is a game changer, because you not carry your bag and go to a man's house or anybody's place, you understand? So it's very good. Have conversations with your time. Help them. I'm seeing someone that's saying that they listen and we talk virtually every day, and then she will ask for help. It's very nice. So children also get used to helping their parents. Not that they feel that mom is a champion or daddy is a superman. Asking for help, help me bring my shoe, help me remove my shoe. Not out of work, remove that remote. Can you help me iron my clothes? Oh my god, I so enjoyed doing this video with you guys. Like, so much enjoy it, and I know that from this episode you'll be able to pick out here and there, pick out lessons and learnings that will help you going forward in your relationship with your kids, even in your relationship with your parents, because it's a two-way traffic thing. Thank you for listening. This is PlannedPath Educational Consults, and what we do here is that we engage in lifelong learning. We are spreading the message of lifelong learning, and we also help to commensurate the efforts of parents, teachers, school owners, and government. So what we do, we offer services such as book sales for you as individuals on every topical area of life. Even for kids books, we sell books. We also sell books to corporate organizations, your NGO, your bank, your hospital, that you are going for Christmas outreach now. Please come and buy books from us. Let's make that outreach meaningful. Anything educational projects, bring us in. We'll know how to help you plan it in a way that you maximize your resources and also increase your productivity and the effect of your work. So that's that. We also do trainings, teacher trainings, mental health trainings. We are also engaged in podcast production, to keep our community of lifelong learners, and instructional design for learning platforms. Just call us on Everything Education. We speak at events on topical issues in education, keynote speaker and all of that. My name is Tosin Lisk, aka Tosin Lisk, aka Auntie Tisa, and I'm your host on this YouTube channel. It's so nice to be here. Have a wonderful day. See you soon in another video. Bye.